It's a red day on the market, but if you've been here before, you know that that does not turn me off from my investing strategy. I am going to be talking about Nvidia today. So let's get started. This is a look at the indices as of the time that I'm recording this, and I'm recording today a little before the market closes. And as you can see, everything across the board is down. This is a look at the heat map. Lots of red. So let's get started. If you're not already, make sure to comment on this video, subscribe to the channel, check out my investment links for Webull and Moomoo, as well as channel membership. All the details will be in the description and pinned in the comments. So, as I said, today's video is about Nvidia. And Nvidia recent performance is, of course, in the headlines. We have Nvidia's share price jumped 13%, adding a record $329 billion in market value. This is a significant move and shows how much investors have confidence in this company. So, what's been going on? Nvidia has consistently reported strong earnings, beating analyst expectations. Their earnings are coming up on August 28th, so about a month away. And right now, we are in a jam-packed earnings seasons with Meta, AMD, Starbucks, McDonald's, SoFi, Intel, and many others happening over these next few days, or they just recently passed. So back to Nvidia. Nvidia has been constantly reporting strong earnings, beating analyst expectations. Their technology is crucial when it comes to AI and data center markets, which are rapidly growing. The demand for Nvidia's gaming GPUs continues to rise as gaming is something that is popular worldwide. So now let's look at what the analysts are saying about Nvidia. First, let me share a couple of screenshots I took while I was looking at Nvidia in my Moomoo investing app. So it is rated a strong buy by nearly 95% of the analysts. And they have in here an average of about $147 as a price target. Some analyst ratings listed, we have Citi at 150, Morgan Stanley at 144, Evercore at 145. And before we take a look at some other ratings, let's take a look at the stock itself. So as of the time that I'm recording, Nvidia is $107.93. On the day, it is down 7.77%. Before I get into what I did in my portfolio with Nvidia this week, let's go back to some more ratings. So another way to take a look at where analysts think this stock could go is tip rank. Here's a look at that. Their highest price target is $200. Average price target a little lower than what we looked at on Moomoo, and it is rated a strong buy overall. 37 out of the 41 ratings that are listed here. So just another way that you can go about researching different funds that different stocks that you want to add to your portfolio. Take your time, take a look at the price to sales, price to earnings, think about the potential that this company has in the future. And for me, Nvidia was something that I decided at the beginning of the year that I wanted to have additional exposure to. So I wanted to invest into it in addition to what I was already getting within my ETFs. And what these ratings and the things that I've been sharing implies is that there is a 21.9% upside potential from the current level that Nvidia is at. Now, you may find that to be optimistic, but I think that AI technology is something that is really booming, and I can see that Nvidia is a leader in this industry. So this week, I picked up 8 shares of Nvidia in one of my portfolios over at Fidelity. And my average price on the 8 shares, I picked that up within 2 different purchases. My average price is 109.09. So slightly higher than the share price today, This is something I want to hold on to long term for retirement. So I'm going to add some over there and keep my eye on it, because if for some reason down the road, years down the road, Nvidia is not going the direction that I expected, I can then shift this to something else. So I also hold Nvidia in my taxable account over at Webull. I currently am I'm getting close to 10 shares in that portfolio. My average price there is $89.68, and I'm currently up 20.44%. So, Nvidia is something that I felt like got away from me. I started investing at the beginning of the year. It was around, I think, $500. And before you knew it, this is before the stock split, the stock price was just going up week after week to $700 to $1,000. And I've been waiting for an opportunity, a pullback, so that I could continue to build out my position a little bit more. Now, Nvidia has experienced significant growth periods followed by its corrections, and we have the history now to look back on and see this. It's important to consider these historical patterns when evaluating the future potential. Investor sentiment can quickly shift. While Nvidia is currently favored, negative news and market downturns could impact the stock price. But I think that what Nvidia brings to the market, the technology, is going to continue to be a dominant need and a key player in so many other products that will lead to continued growth for this company. In the past, there have been times when I felt like I don't want to mess up my average. I don't know if it's too late for me to invest into this particular company. But as I said, this is something that the price ran up on me during the first 6 months of this year. And I was just trying to give it a little time after the stock split to find a period of time when I can continue to build into it. And looking at where the stock price is currently, my long-term belief in the company, I'm seeing this week and this time frame that we're in right now as that time. If it continues to drop a little bit more, even closer to $100, I will be buying more. So let's keep our eyes open as we move closer to their earnings at the end of the month. That will show us more about the company's performance and future prospects. Let's continue to stay updated when it comes to AI trends, gaming, data centers, because NVIDIA's success is closely tied to these particular industries. So, what do you think about NVIDIA stock? Did you invest into it prior to the split, after the split? Are you taking advantage of these red days? Don't forget to like this video. If you're not already, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that you can be updated on all of my videos on all things finance. So before we wrap up, let's look at a few other top companies driving the S&P 500. Okay, so we have Apple down 1.9% as of the time of this video. Tesla down 6.8%. We have Broadcom down 7.83%. And I know this one is not in the red, and that is Meta. They are up 4.22%. And Meta just had their earnings on July 30th. But whether a company reports strong earnings or they miss expectations, you never know what to expect. But if you're a long-term investor like me, have your eyes open to the opportunities on companies that you may not have had the opportunity to build out in your portfolio the way that you wanted, and take these red days as the opportunity to work on building up your investments. What I'm saying is, when it comes to certain key stocks that I've decided I want in my portfolio for the long term, I never let red days turn me off. I look at it as a buying opportunity for those individual stocks and ETFs that I know I want in my portfolio long term. Make sure to comment, drop any questions that you have, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.